people always do focus on the money, and don't get me wrong, money is nice. It helps pays the bills. It helps us do the things that we've always wanted to do. So people get caught up in, I want to be rich. Is that the right mentality? I say no, but I want to hear from you. Or what, like, where do we need to back up and say, stop thinking of the money and start freeing yourself from the money? Can you expand on that a little bit more?
Of course, yeah. So rich is an interesting term. It's so vague and out there, and no one even knows what it means because we all have different definitions for it.
Yeah.
But what I started viewing rich or wealthy as is how many months could you survive without making another dollar? So when you start looking at it that way, you go, wow. So there's only two variables. It's the money you make slash keep, and then it's the expenses you have each month. So you start to realize there that, hey, if I live on 5 grand a month and I have $100,000, that's 20 months that I don't need to make any money and I'm not stressed. Or if you make, but then if you take that same equation and you spend $20,000 a month and you only have 100 grand, that's 5 months. So you have to start realizing what you can control, which I call this the back end. The back end is like how much you're spending on things, and then the front end is your offense. So that's how much are you making? How much are you bringing in through your job, maybe a side hustle, maybe helping out your family, whatever it is. You need to make sure that that offense exceeds that defense. And then the real wealth is when your investments, the amount you keep, produce enough to keep your lifestyle afloat without having to do anything. So the two big controllables are how much do you spend every single month, and then how much do you actually have saved up. That's why I find the question really funny of people go, how much do you make in a year? And it's like, that's such a bad question. The better question, if you really want to know someone, should be what's your net worth? Because now I'm knowing how much you're keeping, and then I know how long you can live without that money. But when
So the
we're
better
like,
question
oh,
is, how much are you saving a year?
correct. Even better question. Yeah, and it doesn't even have to be a year. It's just whatever it is. But you want to
How
get to
much you
that, like,
save in a week? Yeah.